Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another episode. In this video, I'm going to share some images I took on Portra 400 35mm film while I was in Escalante, or near and around the Escalante, Utah area out in the desert. So yeah, I'll share some photos and video clips I took while I was down there a couple weeks ago. And then at the end of this video, I'll share some bonus fall foliage images I took on that same roll that I'll put at the end of the video. So if you want to see those, stay tuned for that. So we took my camper trailer, which I've been restoring and building this old trailer for the last year, which is honestly why I haven't made as many videos this summer, is because literally every weekend and a lot of days after work, I'd be working on building this trailer. So I finally finished it, or got it usable, I'd say a couple months ago. So we've been using it a lot lately. So we pulled it down to Escalante. My girlfriend had some friends visiting Utah who've never been to Utah before, so we figured we'd take them out in the desert and show them what it's all about. So while we were down there, like I said, I was using a roll of Portra 400 with some 120 adapter plastic fittings for 35mm film, and I put it into my medium format Ricohflex Twill Lens Reflex camera. This is a great camera to use. I love the waist level viewfinders. It's sharp, good lenses, it's clean. It has a little bugs here and there that I don't get when I use my Hasselblad that you just have to keep track of, but other than that, it's an awesome camera. It's a great medium format camera if you're looking to get one and don't want to spend a ton of money. I got this one in great condition for $160 off eBay, and I've been able to make some really cool images with it. So we started off our first day after camping and spending the night at our camp spot, hiking the Lower Calf Creek Falls. Now this is probably one of the most popular spots in the area. It's a really cool waterfall kind of in a canyon out in the desert. So while I was there, I had to take some pictures using this setup. I've recently been using a lot of Portra 400, 800, 160 for landscape photography, or just like out in the daylight nature photography. Even though it's designed for skin tones, I really like the color and the look of it more than Nectar 100 sometimes. For some reason, I think it's just a little bit softer, and especially with the 800, you get more of that grain look, which I enjoy more. So I've been using it for landscape photography. And after our hike to Lower Calf Creek Falls, we stopped at a little cafe that's right off the highway on the edge, kind of overlooking the Escalante River, which was pretty cool. And then we headed back onto the long hole in the rock road where a lot of features are off of, and we headed to the Devil's Playground. Or is it the Devil's Garden? And there's tons of cool features there. It's like a museum of statues in the desert, sculpted out of red rock. There's all these little arches and structures, so it's really fun to play with the shadows and the shapes to create compositions. Escalante, across the board, no matter where you're at, just in the desert, there's so many features, rock formations, water, you know, so it's really fun to set up compositions, especially with the waist level viewfinder. With your aperture open, it's nice and bright out, and it's really fun just to organize the shapes and the structures and everything onto the composition to really even things out. And that's what I enjoyed most, just being in this area with a waist level glass viewfinder. It was really enjoyable, and I'm really happy with the way a lot of the images turned out. Then after our full day, we camped for the second night, and the next day we headed back home. Hey, before I wrap up this video, I wanted to mention that I've also made some apparel featuring the photographs from this video. So if you want to check out some of the long sleeve t-shirts and sweaters featuring some desert vibes shot on 35mm film using a medium format camera, so it's that long format, click the link below. It'll take you to my website, and you can check out some of the long sleeve t-shirts and sweaters from featuring the photographs from this video. So that pretty much wraps up our trip to Escalante. I hope you enjoyed those images. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. I have at least two more videos planned coming out, including the rest of my road trip up in the Pacific Northwest when I was shooting a large format 4" by 5" sheet film in my Toyo View camera. So that will be coming out. Stay tuned for that. Thanks again, and good luck with your photography journey, whatever it may be. I'll see you in the next video.